Week 13 of the fantasy basketball season. Here's a few guards I look to buy and trade for this week. The first guard, Derek White of the Boston Celtics. So Derek White, another decent season overall for him. But over the last few weeks, even the last month, his numbers have definitely dropped off on the year. 16 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 1.3 blocks, 3.3 threes, and 43% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's in a bad shooting slump. 9.3 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.3 blocks, 1.7 threes, and 31% from the field. So his field goal percentage has dropped down mightily over the last couple weeks here. Is Derek White. His points per game have dropped off a lot as well. And when you play with guys, obviously like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Jrue Holiday, and Kristaps Porzingis, some nights your numbers are going to be inconsistent and not there. But I still believe White's one of the better three-point shooters in the league. He gives you a little bit of everything, assisting the basketball, rebounding, one of the better shot blockers at the guard position as well. And right now, while the numbers are down, he's a buy low guard this week, January 17th versus the Magic. 12 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, a block, 2 threes, 41% from the field. January 18th versus the Hawks, 21 points, 8 boards, 2 assists, a block, 5 threes, 35% from the field. And January 20th at the Warriors, 8 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, a steal, 3 blocks, 2 threes, 60% from the field. So like I said, numbers have dropped off. I know this Celtic team, they've won the last 2 out of 3 games by big margins and blowouts. But either way, his value is definitely down, and now will be a time for fantasy owners to go out there and buy him this week. Next guard, Fred VanVleet of the Houston Rockets. VanVleet scoring is down a little bit this season as well. We know this Rocket team, obviously very talented with a lot of good players on this roster, like Green, Owen Brooks, Sengun. Now Terry Eason's back in the lineup as well for this Rocket team. And VanVleet's taking a little bit of a backseat on the season. 15 points a game, 4.1 boards, 5.9 assists, 1.8 steals, 2.6 threes a game, and a woeful 38% from the field. But the last couple weeks, the only thing that's gone up is the three-point shooting and the field goal. On the year, Fred VanVleet, his numbers haven't been great. Like I said, there's a lot of good options, obviously, on this Houston Rocket team, where the numbers have been subpar for the most part. January 15th at Denver, 16 points, a rebound, 8 assists, 3 steals, 4 threes, 46% from the field. January 18th at the Trailblazers, 9 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, a steal, 3 threes, 30% from the field. And January 20th versus Detroit, 20 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 6 steals, 5 threes, 46% from the field. So a great game. Obviously, he's coming off of VanVleet, where he had the 6 steals and the 20 points and 5 threes. But besides that, the numbers have been mediocre to subpar compared to what VanVleet's done, obviously, in his NBA career. And I just think not a lot of people are that big on VanVleet, and I think you could get him on a little bit of a discount this week, where he's going to help you three-point shooting, assist in the basketball pretty decent, and he could score, but obviously the ceiling isn't as high as it used to be on this Rocket team. And the third and final guard I look to buy and trade for is Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton, it's been a mixed bag of results this season, and his numbers have definitely dropped off from last year. 2 points per game, his numbers are down, and 2 assists a game, he's down as well. And even his field goal percentage is down 3%. So on the year, 17.9 points a game, 3.6 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 1.2 steals, 2.8 threes, and 44% from the field. In the last couple weeks, his field goal percentage has gone up. The scoring's gone down 3 points, 13.8 points a game, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.4 threes, and 50% from the field. So like I said, Halliburton, he's had some stinkers this season where he's either got hurt in those ball games or he's only scored single-digit points in some of them. I know assist in the basketball is still one of the better passes in the league, is Halliburton. But like I said, he's been up and down all season long. So right now, while he's on a little bit of a cold streak, he's a buy low guard. January 12th at the Cavs, 2 points, a rebound, 5 assists, a steal, a block, 20% from the field. He left that game injured. January 16th at Detroit, 17 points, 4 boards, 8 assists, a steal, a block, 2 threes, 46% from the field. In January 18th versus the 76ers, 9 points, 5 boards, 9 assists, a 3, 36% from the field. So the scoring's down, threes per game are down over the last couple weeks here for Tyrese Halliburton. And right now, while his numbers are down across the board, I believe he's going to figure things out after this All-Star break coming up in the next couple weeks here, and be someone who can help fantasy owners in the second half. So right now, well, numbers are down. He's a buy low guard this week. So that's a few guards I look to buy and trade for Week 13 of the fantasy basketball season.